Hi guys, welcome into the channel. I'm Julie. I hope you guys are doing well out there. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and thanks for stopping in. Let's get some messages from Spirit, see what they want us to know. We'll throw a few cards out, get the overall theme for the reading, and then we'll pull a Celtic cross. This will be an all signs reading, and it is timeless. So whenever you find it, there's a message in it for you. Just keep in mind, not all of the messages will be for you. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, all right? All right. I've already prayed, meditated on your cards. Let's jump in. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. Divine, I call you in, and I ask that you please lead us, that you guide us. Show us clearly what we need to see. What messages of truth, of healing, of love and light do you have for the collective? Please lead us. Please guide us. Please show us clearly. Nine of Swords. Six of Cups. Temperance. Seven of Swords. Six of Wands. Seven of Cups. Queen of Cups. Three of Wands. Nine of Wands. Tower moments. And we have the Chariot. Three of Swords. King of Wands. All right. So you got somebody here who's having a tower moment right now. The Nine of Swords energy. I feel like this person feels you moving on. Basically is what this is. Chariot energy. Because they broke your heart. The Three of Swords here. This person was, somebody who was non-committal. They weren't looking for anything serious. King of Wands energy. Player type energy. We get it a lot. And they treated you like an option, the Seven of Cups. Again, you offered this person real love. And they blew you off. They possibly ran from the connection, or they betrayed you and treated you like an option, maybe chose someone over you. I feel like you're out here having some type of a victory in your life. This Six of Wands, you might be out here in the spotlight, being recognized, doing something. Or this person knows you're about to have some type of major victory in your life. And I feel like they want to come in and try to reconcile. They want to try to heal something here. Temperance. Three of Wands energy. They may be making a plan to come in. They might be guided to come in. I feel like this person is feeling very defeated right now. The Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords. They're exhausted. They're drained. I can tell you that. I feel like this person loses a lot of sleep. They may suffer from insomnia, but they do think of you a lot of nights. The Nine of Swords, you can believe that. All right, let's see where this goes. What else do you have for us, Spirit? What can you tell us here in this situation? What is the overall energy of this reading, please? Overall energy of this reading. Ten of Wands, very burdened. An Emperor who's very burdened right now. Judgment. King of Swords. This person could be either under judgment by the authorities, or they're waiting for a judgment call to be made in some type of a situation here. What is the challenge here, please? What is the challenge? You know, they're in a lot of regret for being a player. Basically what the pre-shuffle said. You know, they're in a lot of regret for coming in and, well, basically playing you. I mean, what else can I say? Star energy, the Ace of Wands. I feel like you're doing something out here. You've got some type of a creative project you're working on. Star energy, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Whatever this is, it's going to be very successful. It's going to bring you public recognition. It's going to put you out here in the spotlight. Three of Wands energy. You know, again, this person very, very exhausted, very drained, very tired, feeling very burdened here. And also wanting to come in the near future to heal whatever happened here. Possibly praying, you know, that they don't miss out on this opportunity. But I don't know. Now that I'm looking at these cards, there could have also been somebody who tried to block this connection. There could have been a Sagittarius who got in the middle of this connection. But I also know that, you know, this person wants to come in and heal the connection with you, but they know that you're guarded. Nine of Wands, that you don't trust them anymore because they betrayed you, or they either betrayed you or they listened to some lies about you here. Tower energy, you know, they're having the Tower moment because you were the gift, the blessing, the Ten of Cups, ultimate wish fulfillment, happiness, having it all, you know, the Ten of Cups. What is at the foundation here, please? Hierophant energy. They could have been married. They could have been married. If it wasn't that, they could have worked with someone's family here. Collaborated with your family maybe to block you from, you know, being able to stand on your own here and move forward in life, or move away. Or this could also be them praying that, you know, they can move things into calmer waters with you, that the two of you can work things out. You can work through whatever conflict there was between the two of you. What is the past energy, please? Past energy. Three of Swords, heartbreak. Heartbreak. The Eight of Wands, the Hermit, and the Three of Cups. I feel like this person is traveling around, maybe in hiding with a group of people. The Three of Cups, the Hermit, and the Eight of Wands, feeling heartbroken. Three of Swords, you know, receiving their karma because they made the decision to, betray you with this group of people. So I feel like whoever we're dealing with, they're, you know, the challenge is they also did something very foolish and reckless here as that Knight of Wands energy, and they're very burdened about it now. And I feel like this person, they're traveling around, Eight of Wands, in hiding with a group of people. Could be a Capricorn energy involved. There could be a Capricorn energy who's about ready to go to jail. Devil energy and the Eight of Cups. Or this person is just very afraid of going to jail. What is the present energy, please? Present energy. Well, we've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Ten of Cups that wants to come out. We've got the Four of Swords, and we've got the Four of Pentacles. This person may be back in your area right now. Page of Swords, watching you, trying to figure out a way to possibly heal something with you, because they definitely don't want to let you go. The Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Seeing you as being, they see you as being wish fulfillment, ultimate wish fulfillment. You know, you're everything to this person. They also know, you know, gosh, they know how strong you are. You know, they know the strength that you've had to have to endure what you've been put through here by this group of people, by your family. I feel like you've got somebody here as well who's been realizing the truth, you know, especially if they were lied to about you. That Hangman and the Ace of Swords. They see things clearly now that they were lied to. You know, this person feeling, like I said, feeling defeated and feeling like they've missed out possibly on the best thing that, you know, I mean, this was a beautiful connection, the Four of Cups. What is in the near future, please? Near future energy. The truth is being exposed in the near future, that they received money to play games with you and manipulate you. Ace of Swords, you know, it's all being exposed. This plan is being exposed. The truth is coming out about it. Just one. What is in the near future, please? What is in the near future, please? The Three of Cups. I feel like this group is going to go back out into hiding, you know, here in the near future. Maybe they just came in to check things out, see what was going on, you know, see if anything had changed, and then they're going to take off again. And I feel like while this person's here, you know, they've got their eye on you. They're heartbroken. They're in a lot of regret. I feel like this person wants to take some type of action. Very burdened. Because, you know, this is coming to an end. You were the Queen of Pentacles to this person. And the door is closing on this connection. What is the collective's power here, please? What is the collective's power? What is the collective's power here, please? Justice. You know, it came out earlier, or just a minute ago, too. I feel like this group is going to go back out on the run, because at the end of those cards was Justice, and now we have the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands. I feel like they're going to go back out, you know, on the run, and they're going to be picked up. Justice, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords. A major tower moment coming for this person. You know, karma coming for this person. And then you're about to receive the news. How do others see the collective, please? Knight of Pentacles. Someone's in love with you. They see you as being the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like now, you know, now they want to come in and be somebody dedicated, devoted, you know, somebody that you can trust. High Priestess energy. You know, you may be picking up on the fact that they're in, you may be picking up on this person's energy. You may know that they're near. You know, that they've traveled towards you here. And that they're nervous, anxious, that they want to take a leap of faith possibly and come in and talk to you. What is in the hopes and fears here, please? What is in the hopes and fears? Ten of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Well, I feel like one of the things this person is afraid of is the fact that, you know, they may be like paying for a lot of stuff while they're out on the road, on the run, in hiding. You know, they're worried about their finances because they're juggling a lot while they're in hiding. For one. And someone here, and it might be you, you're hoping, you know, that a decision is made in this situation soon. You know, concerning this. What is the potential outcome here, please? And then we'll go ahead and start clarifying. What is the potential outcome here, please? Four of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Well, it's somebody who can't stop thinking about you. The Five of Swords. It's somebody in fear as well because they received money to do whatever they did to you. It's somebody who is wanting to come in and heal a connection with you. They want peace, you know, between the two of you, but they don't know how to come in and do that. They're afraid to come in. Yeah, they want to apologize. King of Cups energy. Leo energy. And the Eight of Wands again. Page of Swords, the World card. Just one, please. Just one. Okay. So the Six of Pentacles. You're about ready to, you know, receive this wish fulfillment here. Page of Cups, King of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's somebody here who's really missing you. And for someone, there could even be a child who's on the run as well. If that's the case, I feel like this child is really missing you. And I say that because I have a Page of Cups energy here and a Queen of Pentacles. All right, let's go ahead and clarify. You know, it's either that or somebody, the potential outcome is a peaceful resolution, and that's somebody's wish here, is to come to some type of a peaceful resolution with you. All right, why is this Emperor here, please, with the Ten of Wands? Why is the Emperor here? High Priestess and the Six of Swords. This person feels you moving on. They feel you moving on because, you know, it's taken them too long to take a leap of faith here. Knight of Pentacles energy and the Six of Wands. Four of Cups. Or you may know, you may know that this person is just kind of traveling around right now, trying to, elude authorities. Why is the Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups here, please? Why is the Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups here, please? Yeah. They're in regret for working with this group, World card. They know that this is over. You know, they know it's over because of that. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Page of Cups. You know, I feel like this person really wants to apologize to you. I feel like this person chose someone over you here. And I feel like they want to reconcile. I feel like they're watching you. You know, judgment. They want a second chance. They want a new beginning in love with you here. And they want your forgiveness for betraying you. Ten of Swords for money. For others of you, you know, part of the challenge for someone here is that, yes, this person played you. They played you and, you know, it had you brokenhearted, you know, depressed, sad. But I feel like you put your energy into some type of a creative project that you're working on here. You know, it's something you're very passionate about. And I feel like it's something that's going to be very successful with the World card. You're very talented at whatever it is. So you took that energy, the pain, the anger, you know, whatever it was that you were feeling, and you used it as fuel for whatever this creative endeavor is. And it's going to be very successful. And that could be a challenge for someone as well, especially if you're out here where you're being seen. That won't be for everyone, but it is for someone. Why is this Hierophant here, please? Why is this Hierophant here, please? King of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this could be the inheritance thing. You know, at the foundation, King of Swords, the authorities know about this. You know, the authorities know the truth here about this inheritance and what happened. And I feel like there's somebody who's in fear. Four of Pentacles, you know, the Seven of Swords, because they betrayed you. Seven of Wands. Tried to block you from receiving some type of wealth, maybe, or this inheritance. And it's also that somebody here doesn't want to let go of it. You know, they don't want to let go of what they took from you. That's for someone. Could be this devil energy. This could be somebody that you had some type of a commitment with or a long-term connection with. You did have a soul connection with this person. So take it how it resonates. But at the foundation, the truth is coming out about this. And so this group is in fear and they're traveling around. They're trying to, they're trying to hide from the authorities. Why is the Three of Swords here, please? Past energy. Yeah, Death card and the Ace of Swords. Three of Swords. They know it's over because they know that you know the truth. They know that you know the truth. They're heartbroken because you know the truth. And for some of you, the truth is that, for some of you in this group, in the collective, there was a plan to end you altogether for this inheritance. And Five of Swords. This person is so drawn to you and to your energy, and they can't stop thinking about you, the Five of Swords. It's also that, I'll tell you what else it is. These people are like, they're scratching their heads. You know, how did you have the strength to get through this battle that they put you through? How did you make it through it? You weren't supposed to. And not only did you make it through it, but you healed here, Four of Swords, and you came out stronger than ever. You know, I feel like this group is like scratching their head. How did you do that? Because you weren't supposed to, for some of you. Why is the Nine of Cups here, please? Present energy. Why is the Nine of Cups here, please? Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. You've got this wish fulfillment coming in, or you're working on something that is a dream of yours that's going to be very successful here. The Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. It's going to, like I say, it's going to put you in the spotlight. You're going to be recognized for your work, whatever it is that you're doing. You're out here thriving. You know, you're single, you're thriving, you're successful. You know, like I say, not only did you make it through the battle, but you came out stronger, more independent, more fierce than ever. And you're single, you're beautiful, you're successful, and somebody can't get you off of their mind, the Nine of Swords. And they're afraid because you made it through this, and you weren't supposed to. Two of Wands. You know, you're on your path. You're on your path, and there's something that you're working on that you were gifted from God, you know, an idea, some type of an idea, and the Sun, it's going to be very successful. And I actually think you've got somebody, a King of Pentacles, who wants to come in and work with you on it. This is some type of an executive, somebody who, you know, this person is going to help launch you into possibly stardom and going to open a lot of doors of opportunity for you. Why is this Three of Cups here, please? Three of Cups energy. Why is this here? You know, this is some type of a cult or a coven or just a secret society or just a group of people who worked together against you and made a pact, you know, it was meant to stay secret. The Moon card. And they do spell work. You know, these are my main cards of spell work. The Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Moon. Some type of... So they're going to be continuing to do that, you know, because they're under judgment. You know, trying to affect your stability, your independence here. And part of the reason is because you're walking away and there's some jealousy there. And there's pain because somebody here was in love with you. The Ace of Cups, you were their true soulmate. You offered them the Queen of Cups love. The best love they're ever going to find. The Holy Grail cup of love. You were their true soulmate here. And they're in pain. So they're going to, you know, they don't want you out here single and successful and independent and thriving and having people noticing you, and you know what I mean? It's driving whoever this person is nuts. They can't sleep at night. They're exhausted. Why is the Three of Cups here, please? Near future energy. Chariot energy. They're going to go back out on the road. I can't make it up. Three of Cups in the Chariot. They're going to go back on the road and they're going to be thinking about you. Very emotional. And I feel like they chose a Queen of Wands energy over you. Or they were already with the Queen of Wands energy, but they came in and, you know, they did their part here because everybody had a part in this thing to, you know, get you to fall in love with them or, you know, seduce you, whatever the thing may be. And they're going to be going back out on the road. They're going to be going back out on the road with this fake person. There's no love there because this person's in love with you. You have this person's heart. They're going to be feeling defeated. They're going to be feeling exhausted. There's going to be conflict. I feel like there's conflict between whoever they chose. There's a lot of arguing and conflict going on here. And this person's going to be very emotional, thinking about you back here, you know, in that single energy, and them not wanting to let you go. Why is justice here, please, for the collective's power? Why is justice here, please? Page of Wands and the Magician, Seven of Cups. Your power is, you are going to receive justice in this situation. You were manipulated, you were played with, they wanted to torture you mentally. They wanted you in confusion. You're going to receive justice, and this person is receiving their karma for being immature, for being manipulative, for treating you like an option. This is their justice, or this is your justice and their karma. I feel like these people are also scratching their head because not only they don't know what to think. They really don't. Because not only did you overcome everything that they put you through, and everything, and it was a lot. We know that. We know that they have tried to affect every area of your life. But even through all that, the heartbreak, and just everything, someone here had the strength to even overcome an addiction. Strength card, the Devil card, the Four of Swords, that's healing from an addiction. And the only card that trumps the Devil card is the Strength card. And they're scratching their heads. How in the hell did you do that and come out as the Empress? Better than ever, stronger than ever, balanced, healed. They don't know what to think. Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles. And someone sits there and they think about that a lot while they're in hiding, in hermit mode. And they know, too, that you two were destined. You were the one for them. You were destined to be with whoever this person was. But really, these people, I feel like they talk about it a lot. How in the heck did you get through everything? Not only get through everything that they threw at you, all the betrayal, all the slander, all the heartbreak, all the trying to interfere in your jobs, to affect your finances, to keep people away from you, everything. Not only did you do that, but you overcame some type of an addiction. And you're out here thriving. Why is justice here, please? Seven of Pentacles. Well, I feel like your power is you've been patient. You've known. Did we have the High Priestess out here? Have we seen the High Priestess? I thought we did. You know that you're going to receive your justice. So you've just been patient. You've been putting the work in on yourself. Seven of Pentacles. You've just been planting your seeds, tending to your own garden, letting, things play out the way that they're meant to. You've just been very patient. And that is, why you are receiving your justice. You've also got somebody here, like I say, you can believe too that people in law enforcement are working very hard so that your power is. You've got somebody here in law enforcement who's working very hard behind the scenes to make sure that you do receive justice. That's for someone. I feel like whoever this person is, they plan, they've set the intention to come in. Whoever this is, they see you as being somebody who's very gifted, very talented. I feel like they want to come in and heal something with you. You may know who this person is. Six of Cups, because it is someone from your past. They've watched you. They're blown away by you as well because they've watched you heal. And they know what you've been, They've been gathering the truth and the information about everything that you've been through. So I feel like whoever this is blown away by you too. But just know, you know, the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, this group is going to end up going to jail for what they've done to you, for planning this attack on you, for everything that they've done to cause you drama and chaos. Why is the Knight of Cups here, please? Knight of Cups energy for how others see. Yeah, you've got a Knight of Cups energy here who watches you and they want to heal. They've watched you heal as well. Like I say, whoever this person is, they don't want to let you go. Four of Pentacles, they see you as being a blessing, a gift. You've got somebody here who has watched you heal. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, please? In the hopes and fears. I feel like these people have never seen anything like this before. I feel like if anything, if you were an addict, if you're a recovering addict, they thought for sure with everything that they were doing to you, that would be what took you out. You know, that you would be so down and so desperate and in so much despair and heartbreak that you would, you know, go out and use and possibly and hopefully that was what they hoped for, was that you would take yourself out. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, please? In the hopes and fears. There's somebody here who's in love with you. Ace of Cups, they see commitment with you. It is a King of Pentacles energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This person admires you. They admire your strength. Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. This person wants a commitment with you, whoever this is. You know, Queen of Cups, they see you as someone being very strong. They see you as being somebody who's very sweet and loving, but there's also a side to you that is, you know, don't take my kindness for weakness. Don't take advantage of the goodness that I give you. Do you know what I mean? This person, Two of Wands, they want to walk a path with you. The Four of Cups, they see you as being a gift, a blessing, a true soulmate here. Why is the Six of Pentacles here, please? Somebody here really, really in their head about the decision that they made to take money, to take their slice of the pie, you know, to do what they had to do to take their slice of the pie, whatever that was, and not knowing how to come in here and apologize and heal something with you. You know, that's why it's taken this person so long. I mean, I feel like you're like, my gosh, you know, whoever this person is that's like thinking that, you know, because this person thinks about it all the time. What the heck was I thinking? Why did I do this? Whoever this person is, that's what they think about all the time. And they also think about, this person stays up at night trying to think of how they can come in and work things out with you. You know, how do they come in and ask you for forgiveness and tell you the truth, confess to you? How are you ever going to forgive them? You know, is what whoever this person thinks about. I mean, honestly, we get this situation quite a bit, and it's a very sad situation. It's a really sad situation, this right here. Let me see. Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Let's see if they'll take any action. The Two of Wands and the Four of Cups. Okay. Well, somebody here also is in their mind, you know, they're like, my God, would you just make a decision when it comes to whatever this blessing is, this gift, so that you can receive it. You know, somebody here wants to talk. There's somebody here as well who wants to talk to you, but they can't right now until a decision has been made, I feel. And they're like stuck in their head, pulling their hair out, you know, wishing that a decision would be made. Queen of Cups, Strength card. I feel like this is whoever it is that, you know, admires you and is in love with you. So take it how it resonates for you. But, all right, we'll get a few of my cards on this. We'll grab a few romance angels to go along with this one, because this one does have love in it. It's got love, success. I mean, all that stuff is coming to you. And it's coming to you because, you know, you've just stayed focused on yourself. You've stayed out of the drama. You haven't tried to, you know, you've just focused on yourself. Even though these people were doing everything that they've been doing in the background, you didn't try to cause any drama for them. You didn't try to ruin their lives, and you might have had things that you could have done that with, but you didn't. You stayed focused on yourself, and that's why, and Spirit has seen that, and that's why you're receiving your justice in this situation. All right. What else here, please? Still the One and hello. So I feel like you're going to have communication coming from someone. Like I say, you know who this person is. And it's been quite a while since you've talked to them. I'm the Only One by Melissa Etheridge. So this person very passionate about you, or someone here is. Yeah, they never told you how they feel about you. Colby Calais. Someone doing a lot of overthinking here. We see that. Strength. I feel like that's this group, you know. They're just like, they've got their hands in their face. They're just shaking their head like, how did she have the strength to get through all that? Because they know what they've done to you. And not only get through it, but come out better than ever. How? God. You know, that's that temperance angel energy. You were being led. You were being protected. You were being guided. And you had determination. You had the will to live, you know. And karma is a bitch for these people. Who had hidden motives, you know. A private investigator. There could have been a private investigator involved who might have manipulated you. They had hidden motives here. Third eye activation. We have freedom. You know, you're about to be freed from this, and these people are worried about their freedom. It's basically what's going on. I found someone by Cher. We have C, first, middle, last initial. We have creativity. So you are working on something. We saw that. You've got something going on. UN tequila. Somebody's doing a lot of drinking. One of these bullies here. We have addiction. And then we have roar. So that's you. If that was you, you know, you've overcome. That's that strength to overcome whatever this addiction was. And then we have reputation. And I feel like that was their main ammunition. Was that, you know, you may have had a substance problem in the past. And they talked a lot about that. They spread that around to everyone. And they were not expecting you to flip and heal from that. You know, that was their main thing that they had against you. The reason, by Hoobastank, I feel like you're causing maybe one or two people in this group to make some changes. Maybe when it comes to addictions and that, by watching you, because these people have watched you. They've kept track of you this whole time. You know, spying on you, hidden cameras in your home. They've watched you heal. They've watched you overcome this addiction. And I feel like you've secretly inspired some other people in this group without knowing it. Depression. Somebody here is very depressed. We have public recognition, untrustworthy, we have endings. You know, I mean, you're ending, you're cutting ties with these people. You know, I mean, you can't trust them. You're never going to be able to trust any of them again, especially after everything that they've done to you. So, I mean, this is all coming to an end here. Safety, just know that you are safe. We have W, first, middle, last initial. Yeah, fear tactics, you know, they used a lot of those too. I mean, these people really, really put you through it. Really put you through it. And it was all over money. Involves a large amount of money. They tried to poison you. You have you are the reason. That's another person, you know, I feel like you helped them to change. Maybe somebody who is an alcoholic, maybe they've stopped drinking after watching you overcome, you know, your addictions. You win my love, and then we have lessons learned here. All right, let's get a few romance angels on this, and we'll close this reading out. I mean, here's the thing. You know, you can run, but eventually everyone, you know, you always end up getting caught. So, you can only run for so long. All right. Tell us about this person who sees the collective as being the Ten of Pentacles. Who is this love interest coming in? Who is this love interest coming in, please? Let me get my glasses on. Passion. New love. So this is a new connection, new fresh connection. There's going to be a lot of passion between the two of you. What else here, please? What can you tell us? Separation. So there is separation here. Or they may come in and you two may have to separate for a little while. Something like that. Codependency. Could be some codependency issues there. Passion. Again. Or maybe this person... I don't know. Let's see. Past life relationship. All right. What can you tell us about this love connection coming in, please? This person who's very passionate about the collective, sees them as being the Ten of Pentacles. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. This is your soulmate. What else here, please? What else? Reconciliation. So you do know this person. Someone from your past is returning to your life. You deserve love and love yourself first. You are lovable, and your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. What else here, please? We're going to end it on that. It's going to be worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Beautiful. That's nice. Alrighty. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit like, share, and subscribe. As always, take care of yourselves, and much love and light. Bye-bye.